Hello, 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 humanity. Hello, hello, hello. Oh boy, it's pretty late. I'm coming to you, I mean, really, really, really late. But, I have 2 days where I don't have to quite rush. And this is one of those days. And so I've just been taking my time. And, I noticed something, humanity. And it goes back to when I seem to not be able to get satisfied as it relates to eating. I was always rushing, on so many dishes. I can remember eating the dishes half raw, because I just simply couldn't wait for the food. For the food to get for the food to get fully prepared, and it was just a habit of telling my mind, body, and soul that I couldn't be satiated without just the constant eating, even in the attempts to prepare my food, rushing. So today I just took my time and I'd been listening to some brothers and some sisters talking about food and mind and body and just overall health. And I slowed it down a little bit, humanity. I mean, I really slowed it down, and it felt good to take my time. And even when washing the vegetables, taking my time and running my hand across the textures of the vegetables, actually looking at the various colors of the vegetables. And it had been so habitual to just rush, even in an attempt to get the food to myself quicker. I realized, just on today, reminiscing on some things that are no longer a part of my mentality nor a part of my lifestyle. Just remembering how I would do things. And then I was listening to these brothers and sisters today, and I already knew I had to take the long way home. And there's just so much that I don't know, but I was just almost flabbergasted to hear some of the things that these brothers and sisters were expressing and pulling our coattails to, nothing horrific or anything like that, but just things, just lifestyle changes that would just make an ultimate difference in our lives if we were to implement them. And I was just so taken aback and just so intrigued, and I just couldn't help thinking about for 30 years how I, with my own hands, tore my health down. And to hear that, with due diligence and with time and implementing things as lifestyle changes, that there's quite a bit that I didn't know that I can turn around. And so I'm like on a quest now to where there's some things. It's like as soon as possible. What is it? What are the initials? ASAP. As soon as possible. The old lady wants to get on top of that. Hey, humanity! I can't believe it. I almost forgot. No, I didn't. I'm sitting here looking at the trees now, and it's late in the day, and they're still as if they could talk, as if they could express themselves in an audible voice. It's as if they would say, "Hey, old lady, we're sitting here. We need you to take notice, but we need you to report. We need you to report. Nature's report. Boy, the trees are looking good, and they've been swaying to and fro and cutting up, and even though it's late in the day, and they realize that an old lady is afoot, and it's as if they're saying, "Come on, old lady, we'll wait on you. Tell them how good we look. Tell them how good it looks to look at nature that looks that good." Yes, indeed, humanity. For those of us that love and appreciate nature, there's a lot for the eye to behold right at this very minute as the day is drawing to an end. Boy, it's spectacular. And the grass is playing its part too. They do this duo thing where The one, it's as if one is saying, "Don't leave me out," and they brush and prepare, and everything is in luster form, and it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The grass is doing its thing, and the trees are doing their thing, and nature is doing its thing. And I'd be willing to bet you some of you did your thing today. You know, I have to go there, humanity. I have to give out the Oscars of pretense. It wouldn't be a podcast not unless we gave it out, but you know it's given out in love, and it's given out with individuals that have their trials and troubles, trials and circumstances. So there's no judging, just speaking on some things, right? And I know that a lot of you did your skinning and grinning, and you did your you played your part where you know the individuals that you came in contact with, be it up close and personal, or wherever you had to leave a statement about you, and you made them think that everything was peachy, and that your internal being, mind, body, and soul, you know, that there was nothing but joy and happiness, when nothing could be further from the truth. When your heart has been broken, and some of you are sad, some of you are depressed, and some of you feel like so much unfairness has come your way because you did everything to just be everything that you could be to self and others, and yet you found yourself wanting. And you too are now allowing yourself to be in dark rooms of discourse, chaos, and confusion, and disingenuous to self, and taking self-love and putting it at the back of the room, because putting on appearances and putting on your game face is more important, when mind, body, and self, you know, allowed you to get through the day. You got through yesterday because of mind, body, and soul. You'll get through today, I'm hoping, because of mind, body, and soul. But with that being said, humanity, you know, I have to go there. You know, we're not talking about situations where, of course, if someone is oppressing you, or if someone's hurting you, where you can't, it's redundant, but it's the absolute truth. And it's the truth 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we're grateful for that. You know, there are individuals that are brilliantly trained to come to your aid if you need them. All you have to do is call out for help, and they'll be there. And they've been brilliantly trained, and they have the resources to do just that. Come out and get that situation under control within minutes. Remember, I told you not even just 2 days ago, the smoke alarm went off, and the heroes came out, and within minutes, you could tell that the brilliant training had been done. They got that situation under control within minutes, and they were on their way. Everything was restored back to normal. And neither am I talking about clinicians, humanity, where there are individuals that can run tests and do assessments and have lengthy conversations with you and pull things out and get you back on the road to betterment, health, and wellness. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about things where we can do a little tweaking on our own, and maybe even a little self-assessment that doesn't call for clinicians, where we can just look and have a self-awareness that this needs to be tweaked this way, this needs to be tweaked that way. When I was in that recliner, it was evident to me, because my body had been telling me for over 30 years, you know, eating the equivalent for 4 human adults, for four, no, I didn't say human, for 4 adults, and eating enough sugar to last an individual for an entire year. I was consuming that and doing that, tearing my body up with my own hands. And at the end of the day, each and every day, I was still hungry, and I was carrying out a day where I was doing the things that I needed to do, enjoying myself and having a ball quite a bit most of the time, and yet the things that I was doing to my mind, body, and soul, because the food that I was consuming, the large consumptions, the wrong foods, the overindulgence in sugar, it was affecting my mind, body, and soul. A lot of the reason why I didn't want to move probably had a lot to do with that. I'm not a physician, I'm just a regular lay person sharing, but just listening to some of the things where there are individuals that are trained in those areas, I realized that I was doing, oh boy, humanity, we can really, really, really do some damage. And but anyway, with that being said, because it's getting late, and I know you all have a lot to do. Let me just tell you what I did. I did my exercises, humanity. I truly, now when I tell you, the old lady didn't feel like it today. I really, because I had been standing and doing some other things, and I just didn't feel like it. But I can still hold that title, consistency, humanity, as it relates to the exercising and the eating lifestyle. I have my reckless days, but after some of the things that I've been listening to, I'm sure I'll have some more reckless days. Probably I'll have one tomorrow, but I think they're going to be spaced out a little bit far and in between. And think I'm going to put a speedy rush on learning how to prepare more healthier versions of things that I consume quite a bit. But with that being said, humanity, you know that your sister is not judging in terms of you putting on your best face. Sometimes we get selective, or sometimes we get in pretense mode because we feel like it's necessary. But how many know that the mind, body, and soul, it's necessary for it to have some tender loving care. It's necessary for there to be an awareness of if there's too much chaos, too much confusion going on in the internal being. I wonder if sometimes if we can't get it under control ourselves, if we don't need to reach out for help, if there's a situation where you want to get on the other side of cravings and what have you, it would be nice to know that humanity, that today would be the day, in spite of the dust that's on your knees. I didn't do it today. I didn't do it today. I don't know if I can do it tomorrow. It would be nice that if you looked around and you saw your brothers and sisters in behind you, on the side of you, and the front of you, with debris and dirt with the same titles, and yet you're still here, and yet they're still here, and we're coexisting so beautifully. And so I dare to venture to say that tomorrow may just be the day, humanity, if we can only keep the thought in the mind. That thought can eventually turn into a mentality, and that mentality can eventually turn into a lifestyle. And I'm just believing that humanity, whatever it is that you've shied away from, or whatever is causing you to do that, we can get some hurts and pains and sorrows that make us go in the direct opposite of where we need to be going. And when you get slightly or completely on the other side of things, and you're not so hard on the mind, body, and soul, and you do an assessment of past behaviors, and then you look and you say to yourself, wow, that's why I was hurting in that area. There was a distraction there. Just so many different things that could be attributed to your delay, or you even getting on the journey. But humanity, I'm believing with your awesome self that today will be the day when you'll go in that dark room and of your internal being, and you'll turn the light on just for a quick second, and you'll let all of the deliberate undesirables, let them know that our time together is coming to an end. That you may be struggling struggling and it may be taking you longer than you want, but you got brothers and sisters that are cheering you on, that coexist with you, and they haven't given up on you, and they're looking at your awesomeness, your ability to still be standing. And we're just believing that if not today, tomorrow, you're going to turn the light out. You're going to let the undesirables know, the snakers, the backstabbers, the deliberate manipulators of not good, but the opposite of good for you. You're going to look them and give them one long goodbye, and you're going to step over that threshold of a better you, a better way, and a better tomorrow. And we're just cheering you on, humanity, because we know you're going to do it eventually. We're not sour about, oh, why haven't you done it so long? We're just cheering and saying, we're just waiting. It's your move, humanity. It's your move. You deserve to be happy, humanity. You deserve to have some joy. You deserve to have genuine in your life. You deserve to have individuals in your life that if they're not wishing you well, they're going in the opposite direction of you, because everything is going in your direction. Your brothers and sisters that are coexisting with you, we're cheering you on, and we're wishing and hoping that your latter year will be a whole lot better than your past year. And we're constantly aware of the fact that you may not be in full visual view of your brothers and sisters that have debris on their knees, and hands that may be full of doubt and slow movement. And we're just in this thing together doing life. Humanity, I know I've talked too long. I had so many other things that I wanted to share with you, but it's getting late. The trees, they're not getting tired. They're swinging to and fro, and the sunshine, it should be going down, but it's as if it's saying, oh no, we're going to have a late night jam today. We're just going to allow the earth to consume just a little bit more of our beauty. We're not going to shut it down just yet. Well, humanity, I have to shut it down, but nothing happened. I'll be here tomorrow, and don't be too hard on yourself, humanity. Yeah, a lot of brothers and sisters, we got a long way to go, and we can't take the shortcuts. We got to take the long way home, but boy, we're okay with it because we're coexisting and doing it together. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay if you don't quit, humanity. And I don't think you're going to quit because you're still standing. I believe your awesomeness, if you wanted to quit, I believe it would give you new directives and say, oh no, you're too awesome for that. You're still standing, though it may be hard, though it may be tough, and though you may have tears in your eyes. There's an absorption that comes with perseverance, humanity. Sometimes the perseverance will absorb the tears over time. Sometimes the perseverance will absorb the doubt that you can't go any further. Okay, humanity, I know. How do I know all that? In the spirit, humanity, yes, indeed. I was thinking about you before I got here, and I'm going to be thinking about you after I finish talking. Gotta go this time, humanity. I talked too long, but as usual, I'm going to be wishing and hoping the best for you. Always, you, your family, and friends. Take care of yourself.